covered by Gabby Marshall. Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? There it is!
Iowa City. This shot is an elite shot, a layup for Caitlin Clark. Nobody.
You all knew I was going to shoot a logo 3 for the record. Come on now.
Heather Gazzardo, the head coach. His team rallied twice in the Southland Conference Tournament for wins, and that went dead on. Right on the money.
Bachelor with the bucket. Clark.
Clark over Horston, hits a 3.
Horston's got to come with hands up. You can't let Clark see.
And Sonata with the rebound. She falls in about 7 a game. Look at Clark. Yes! She gets to that logo.
Of offense for Iowa is Caitlin Clark.
Of that run to the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects on a 3.
Caitlin Clark here gets the switch on the screen.
Her way. Martin will flip back for Clark. She'll launch it. Got it.
Clark, they are tracking her. Every move that she makes.
Clark will loft it up there and swish it in with a 3.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark on Wednesday.
One thing about Caitlin Clark, she's relentless. She's going to keep decided better of it. Great discipline by Clark, but a strong steal and finish by Georgia once again.
Clark with an open look, swishes in to triple.
The second half for Colorado started the game 6 of 13. One of their last 7, and that was a big one. Clark, can she answer? Of course.
It's a long 2. Stays here with Indiana. Clark, a deep one. You bet! A Brooklyn logo bomb.
The ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a 3.
Against Weta. Serrano with the screen. Clark needs no room.
Man, I don't know.
Rika Kono into the game for Louisville. Clark decides to take. Why not?
Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect. Oh, Caitlin Clark.
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Look at Wheeler staring to the right side. Knows who's there. Drop pass behind. Could be the deepest shot we've seen. Caitlin Clark.
Clark separates and knocks down a 3.
Lainey Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects on a deep 3. Going back and forth.
The young one here, Caitlin Clark, just dancing with the basketball, going to her left, stepping into.
Channel defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep 3.
Oop, that is.
She's missed her first 7.
Upset win. Here comes Clark. She'll pull up. Transition 3. 27 for Clark. Hey, knockdown shot.
Kentucky settles for an outside shot for Wyatt. Here's Clark in transition. Use the dribble to get free. Got enough space.
Iowa had come ready to play, but Caitlin Clark leading the charge. Stepped up.
As Sonata comes up with a steal, he said, act like there's only 2 minutes left. Didn't want them to think there was 10. Clark, oh my! Clark. A deep one. You bet! Caitlin Clark!
With 31 points. You know she loves the right to left crossover. We've seen multiple times in this game. The defense has his own strut.
Clark, a deep one. Oh! Gets that to drop.
The game is in good hands with these two friends.
And their impact and what it has done and how they are living out their dreams today.
And right on cue, Clark connects on another bomb. Connecticut everywhere. Here's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped, will take, and hit from 3.
Clark defended by Benton. Clark launches again. Clark drains another one.
With the rebound, she falls in about 7 a game. Look at Clark. Yes, she gets to that logo.
Of offense for Iowa is Caitlin Clark, whether she's pulling up.
Beat Michigan for a share of the regular season title.
Clark coming off the screen for three. That play call from the bench, just a quick down screen, and that's all Caitlin Clark needs. Gets her feet set. She was on the last possession.
A 10-2 UConn run. Clark trying to force the action. Banks it in. Probing, drags out Nelson Adota. Clark will fire and hit the three. Caitlin Clark with her third.
Hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down. Take a look here at a career first.
Just step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Step back, three, got it.
One of the plans is to try to keep fresh bodies on the floor. We saw what happens when Caitlin Clark comes off the floor. We saw that in the Central Michigan game. So trying to make sure, and she's going to stay.
It sure was. Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this one as Caitlin Clark, and now back-to-back buckets.
Pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects on a deep three.
Clear out.
Giroux turns, ducks in. Fagbenle stays with her. Blocked from behind. That was Clark. Now Clark looking to push. Cross-court pass. Pull back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three. And to open up the second quarter, and Clark doing it with some defense. Comes up with the block. And then Lexi Hull finds her. Fever back within 4.
And have been aggressive.
Clark, everything's falling for the.
She has that one foul. Knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a three.
And she needs to be aggressive on the offensive end. And anytime her defender, Carrington, gets caught up on a screen, and a nice one by Aaliyah Boston on that possession.
Fagbenle. Here's Clark, a good look from 3. She got it! The first 3 in the career of Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark does not need much space here.
Sonano trying to get it back to her. Clark again! She's almost... Terrific defense as well. Here's Clark off a screen, gets a look, and hits.
But then on the offensive end, I mean, that's a great contest by Carrington. She goes over the screen.